Hidalgo County Commissioners Court emergency meeting to order. A notice was given in accordance with the Chapter 551 of .045 of the Texas Government Code that an emergency meeting for the Commissioners Court would be held due to the COVID-19 public health emergency, which continues to pose an imminent threat to the public health, safety, and well-being of the citizens of Hidalgo County. It will be held by Zoom or telephone service, and we will have a quorum by video or telephone. So, in accordance with the section of 418.016 of the Texas Government Code, Government Abbott suspended all these various provisions that require government officials and members of the public to be physically present, and therefore that is the exemption that we have. So as a result, we are participating via conference, and additionally, any members of the public are encouraged to watch the meeting online at www.hidalgocounty.us/HC live. We'll start with a roll call with precinct number 1.
David Fuentes, precinct 1.
Eddie Cantu, precinct 2.
Ali Torres, precinct 4.
Rich Cortez, County Judge. That constitutes a quorum. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Our dear God, we come to you in our weakness. We come to you in our fear. We come to you with trust, for you alone are our hope. We place before you the disease present in our world. We turn to you in our time of need. Bring wisdom to doctors. Give understanding to scientists. Endow caregivers with compassion and generosity. Bring healing to those who are ill. Protect those who are most at risk. Give comfort to those who have lost a loved one. Welcome those who have died into your eternal home. Stabilize our communities. Unite us in our compassion. Remove all fear from our hearts. Fill us with confidence in your care. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. I do not believe that we had anybody sign up for open forum. Is that correct?
That is correct, Judge.
Okay. Well, we're going to go straight into closed session. So pursuant to Chapter 551 of Texas Government Code with Section 551.071, 551.072, and 551.074, and 551.087, we will be going into closed session to discuss those following items. May I have a motion to do so, please?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, we're back from closed session. I believe we do have some action items to take. You need to get off mute, Balde.
My apologies, Judge.
No problem.
Yes, we do have some open session items. Item 5, discussion, consideration, and possible action regarding county response to disaster health emergency CARES Act funds. At this time, I don't believe there's any action on that item. Item 5B, measures necessary to preserve public health and safety, would be discussion, consideration, and action authorizing the Commissioners Court by and through the Hidalgo County Emergency Management Director to designate CARES Act relief funds for expenditure to cover costs not accounted for in the current budget and cannot be lawfully funded by line item, allotment, or allocation in connection with the ongoing COVID-19 public health emergency for the purpose of addressing medical expenses related to the establishment of temporary public medical facilities and or other measures necessary to mitigate the spread of COVID-19 and to increase COVID-19 treatment capacity. The court herein finds that such expenditures are reasonable and necessary to facilitate the county's ongoing response to the COVID-19 public health emergency.
Judge, you need a motion, an action on that.
I have a motion, please.
So
So
moved.
moved. Second.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. All those in favor say aye.
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 Let the record show a vote of 3. We have Commissioner Flores and Commissioner Fuentes that had to leave in an emergency, not present.
Item 5B2, Judge Commissioners, discussion, consideration, and action authorizing the Commissioners Court by and through the Hidalgo County Emergency Management Director to utilize available exemptions under the Texas Local Government Code, including but not limited to Local Government Code 262.024A1 and 2, in the case of public calamity, to relieve the necessity of the citizens and to preserve and protect the public health and safety of the citizens of Hidalgo County for any and all expenditures necessary to address the public health emergency as authorized in item 1.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion, second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And Judge Commissioners, item 5C, discussion regarding county government operations, including but not limited to essential functions. Judge Commissioners, we continue to sanitize our county buildings. We are operational for the residents of Hidalgo County that are doing business with the county. The use of facial coverings is required. We are practicing social distancing within our staff, and as well as asking the residents when doing business in county facilities to keep with social distancing and the facial covering. That's all I have with respect to item C, Judge Commissioners.
Okay.
Okay, Judge Commissioners, then there is no, we were under item 7, open session. And so for the record, 7A, real estate acquisition appropriation for same, there's no action to be taken. 7B, pending and or potential litigation, there's no action to be taken. 7C, discussion, consideration, and possible action regarding response to public health emergency. I referred back to items 5A, 1, 5B, 1 and 2, and 5C. With that being said, there is no need and there is no action on item 8 or item 9. We have adjournment, Judge?
Yes, but before we adjourn, I want everyone to know that this emergency meeting was called really for the county to prepare itself to expedite the requests from the hospitals and the needs that the hospitals are having. We're in an emergency situation. Their hospitals are at capacity. We need to figure it out how to best serve our community. And that's the reason for this meeting. We had some very good discussions. I think we have some good opportunities to help the hospitals, and we're going to pursue them shortly after the adjournment of this meeting. So with that, may I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge Commissioners.